Can you spot him? He's a cute little bunny. Cute little bunny. Cute little bunny. Going to his hiding spot today. So there's a little bunny. Also, this puddle is always here because there's sprinklers. And little Tweety birds like to play in it like it's a bird bath. It's very cute. Wet bunny tracks. That's so cute. Another bunny friend in the bushes. So there he is. He's further from home. Usually they stay over here in this grass by the corner of this garage in this building, because that's like the farthest from where people walk their dogs usually. So I don't see a bunny this time, but down here by this wall is the burrow of another bunny that hops out sometimes, and he's often either hiding around these trees or in the prairie pupper field. It is morning, so he could be farther. Prairie puppers are squeaking their alarms. There's babies, but they might not be out this early in the morning. Do you see him? See the bunny now? He's staying still like we don't see him. But we do see him. Hey bud. If I stop walking, he'll probably spook. I don't know. I want to see him. He's a good boy. Look at him. Just a little bunny. Cute little ears. And then these flowers have started growing recently. And first of all, they're awesome. Second of all, bees love this thing. So I've seen a couple bees. There was a bee with a green butt on it earlier. I didn't know that was a thing. But I like these flowers too. He's kind of far away, so he doesn't look very impressive. But that's one of the magpies. I don't know if you can hear that laughing sound, but that's them. This is a good place to look at all the wildflowers. So we've got... Oh man, that's a lot of ants. Hello, ants. I haven't noticed you here before. Wow, that's a lot. Cool. Alright, well, go this way a little bit. There's these little white, like, trumpet bell shaped flowers. And they pop up really low to the ground. We like those. And then there's these, like, 2 foot tall, like, rows of tiny yellow flowers. And then we've got our purple ones that open and close every day. So they are still sleepy, but they'll open up later. Where their burrow is, but there's often a bunny on this hillside somewhere. Not today though, I don't see him. So I'm just gonna walk and talk for a bit. But back there's a lookout point that someone is at for literally the first time ever, so I don't want to bother him by narrating. Ooh, I'm going to talk about that bird later. I can't see it in the video at all. That's fine. Anyway, it's got a great view, and it's got a variety of other nice things. I'm going to try to keep the camera as steady as possible. One thing is that it has an area where all the rainwater from I think the entire apartment all goes right there and collects. And so it's just a tiny bit marshy. And it's marshy enough that the cowbirds that were native in Indiana are also here. And so I get to hear those calls, which is really nice. Oh, okay. We just caught a tiny bit of it. But there is a hawk that lives at the apartment. And he has a couple favorite spots. Oh, there he is. See those two birds that were together? So the hawk lives here. He's got a couple favorite spots. And you know where they are because there's a ton of bird shit all over the roof on his favorite spots. But anyway, he flies around a lot, especially around the outlook that I was talking about. So I get to see him a lot, and he's cool. But he's got a little tiny bird friend that flies with him all the time, and it's cute, and I like them together. But that tiny bird, I don't know what kind of bird it is, but it's got like, Chloe calls it the tiny jet bird, but it's got really like fast looking features, and it's tiny, and I'm pretty sure what it does is it flies low and just snags insects out of the air. And so there's a bunch of fields around that outlook spot that with a bunch of like wildflowers and whatnot. And so they're just always swooping right next to me. They've come within like 5 feet of me a couple times. So I love those birds. Those birds are awesome. I mean, obviously, mountains. This is not a particularly clear day. There's some God rays happening, but they don't seem to be getting picked up by the phones, so, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. This right here is the sledding hill. So not this May's Mother's Day, but the one before that, it snowed like, I don't know, 3 feet, 4 feet, and it was wild. Chloe and I sumo wrestled and sled, and it was chaotic because it was still snowing when we went. And when I say snowing, I mean, wow, it was really snowing and the wind was really blowing. That was a good time. So this portion of the walk is slightly less nice because there's cars. So I'm gonna stop the video, and maybe I'll have more to say further down the line. But yeah, so I think you can see it. I'm gonna go down this path, cross the road, down this path, and then the path like winds underneath this bridge, and it goes that way. So that's the plan. So there's a trail that goes underneath this bridge, and just over here is a little stream. And I like to come here to think sometimes, just because flowing water is nice, and reminds me of little Alex. I'm not going to stay here too long because it has been raining an absurd amount recently, and there's been enough rain for zucchinis, mosquitoes to spawn, so it's terrible. I'm gonna leave. Anyway, I learned just now that those tiny fast birds I was talking about, this is where they nest. They're scared of me, so they're not doing it now, but I just saw them swooping in and out. How awesome is that? I'm gonna go. Too many mosquitoes. A new kind of wildflower. These guys look awesome. Are you kidding me? I don't think I've seen these before. I'm gonna have to show Chloe. That's awesome. This is no longer a relaxing walk, so I'm gonna run back. Too many mosquitoes. But I wanted to show you up here. That's the apartment, and just in front of it is the lookout spot. So my plan is to jog there, and then if the guy is gone, we'll talk more. So I have got the creepy crawlies from all those bugs, so I need to get inside ASAP. But on the way here, I found this enormous, what I'm calling dandelion seed poof. And I know that Chloe loves dandelions. Oh, and it was already like this because they cut the grass recently. So they cut off here and just landed like this. So I didn't kill anything. But yeah, so this is the area where all the water collects. And we get the cowbirds hanging around. These are all the flowers that the fast, apparently upside down mud nesting birds like. And I've stood here and they've swooped in between me and this weird statue thing. So, got to be very close to the birdos. Picked up a friend while I was jogging up here. Nice. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you next week.